Hello, hi Ron Jabark, hello Gloria, hello Adeline, hello Orion, the Raxin, hello Gloria, hello Brian, okay, hello Joyce, hello, sorry Brian, today I'm gonna paint this beautiful white horse. Hello Michael and Mervat. I'm gonna start painting with these hair brushes, okay. I'm gonna make just a pretty quick sketch. Just give me a minute. Okay, see. Let's see, for the head, I'm just thinking about triangle here. Okay, I have this space for mixing colors. That means that it's okay. Okay, another triangle here, like this. I'm gonna make a curve here. Okay. Now what I'm trying to always do is thinking about positive spaces and negative spaces. Like here, see this. I can copy this shape. Now I can copy this dark shape, and all this is going to be light. Okay, now I can see clearly another dark shape and a light shape. Okay, now the main is here. Okay, that would be enough. Today I want to speak a little bit of color theory, because I found this image and I think it's really perfect for making some changes and speak about warm and cool colors. Okay, okay, let's start with just mixing white and yellow. First, I'm just going to warm the light, all the lights. For that, it's going to be just white and yellow. Okay, now for the shadows, I'm going to use white and black. Let me see if this color is okay. I think it needs to be a little bit darker. As soon as I get this, I'm going to start speaking about warm and cool colors, but first I gotta establish these two colors as a base, and the idea is to start working on top of this, on top of these colors. First, I don't use too much paint, because I'm drawing and painting at the same time. I need to first establish the form of the horse, of the light shapes. I'm going to move the image. I'm going to reduce the image a little bit. Okay. 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 Now let's think about the light. Usually when we have a warm light, it's coming from, usually it's the sunlight, it's coming from up here. This light is hitting the object. That's why we always add a little bit of yellow to the light. Okay, then it's hitting below here and it's bouncing up to the object. Okay, now the first rule that we learn is we have warm light, then we're gonna have cool shadow. Okay, that's the first thing. Okay, now when this warm light is bouncing back, makes this area combination of cool colors and warm colors, both of them. Okay, I'm just gonna work on that a little bit. Okay, let's first I add gray. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of blue. And I'm going to paint these areas with this blue. I'm still establishing a little bit of the color. Since this light, remember this light, I'm gonna make it, I will try to make it more clear. Okay, let's make this. This is warm, okay? This is heat bouncing back. That means that, let's make an orange. This warm is gonna just affect all this area close to the ground, okay? This area, this is getting away from the ground. It's gonna be more bluish or violet or any color that you want to add. In this case, I'm gonna add a little bit of blue. That's why I'm adding blue here. Okay, that means that this always affects the color. This is gonna be warmer, and this area is gonna be warmer. Okay, now I'm gonna paint more. I'm gonna try to keep the difference. This is happening because remember the sunlight is really strong. Okay, now we need to talk at the same time about the skylight, which is coming from everywhere. For everywhere, okay? It's like it's bouncing everywhere because I mean the sky is like a big dome, like it irradiates like a blue light, and the sunlight is usually has one direction, let's say. That's why we have always a shadow, a really crispy shadow. Yes. Okay, now that I explained that, I'm gonna add more paint. Okay, let's continue. Let me know if you have any doubt. The problem with color theory when we start learning color theory is that some people just stop studying color theory and then just got the idea that the lights are going to be warm and the shadows cool, and that's it. And they don't think about the ambient light, that which is the reflected light and is everywhere, is bouncing everywhere. And we have to think always about the warm light, usually sunlight, and the sky light. Okay, if we don't think about that, I mean, we're always gonna miss something when we paint. Okay, give me a second. moving my image here. Okay. Now, why we study this? I mean, we see this in nature. We all see this. We study this because we need to understand how light works when hit any object. Because the idea is for, I mean, for everybody that is in art, just to get more knowledge about everything in order to apply this to other paintings, and at the same time to just I don't know how to say it, but I mean, go like I mean, as soon as you know this and you practice a lot of this and you apply this all the time, the idea is just create like a muscle memory about this, and in this way you can put more time working on the drawing, working on values, because you know that values are really important. Color theory is one thing, but values, that's the other important thing, that at the end, if our values are not okay, we're not gonna get it tridimensionality. It's gonna look flat. Color is gonna add something, but color alone is not gonna do the work. Yes, I mean, if I respect this, okay, make this cool, but it's lighter. I mean, it doesn't work as a shadow. That means that, I mean, the volume is gonna get affected by that. Okay. Okay, let's continue painting and making more details. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep colors here. This is gonna be for my cool shadow. And here I'm gonna keep the same. I'm mixing black and white. I'm gonna make a warm variation. I mean, I'm speaking about that it's gonna be warm in comparison to this one. Every time that we speak about warm and cool colors, it's just we comparing with the color. I mean, if I take this color from here, it's not gonna be warm when if you see this color alone. I'm just saying this is gonna be a little warmer than this one. Okay? Don't get confused, because maybe you think, okay, I'm gonna add warm color. I'm gonna add, like, let's say brown. Brown is different. Brown is really, really, really warm. Let me. I mean, I'm not speaking about this warm. Okay. Every time that we speak about color theory, warm, cool colors, sometimes they are really visible, and sometimes it's just the relationship between them. That makes this thing about warm and cool colors is just working for just this specific painting. I'm not gonna use this color, that thinking, okay, this color is warm here. I'm not gonna add this color to another painting waiting for work that's a warm colors. That's not gonna work like that. Okay. You see this color, you can say this is warm? No. But here it's gonna work as a warm shadow. And this one, the cool shadow. Okay. Now we need to try to get a balance between them. It's not a simple. At the end we don't see this so clearly, like some warm and cool colors, like we gotta put them, we gotta adjust them. We need to try to adjust the value, adjust how bright the colors are gonna be. Okay. Let me see if I see some questions. Hello, Senlu. Hello, Nick. Hello, Nadia. Hello, Spartak. Dita. Hello, Ardesh. Ardesh is asking me, did your schedule change? No, just been busy lately in the mornings. That's why I'm moving a little bit late. Okay. Here, Naja Brak. Hi, Renso. Good. Really appreciate you can do a black painting. Okay. Thank you, Orion. Okay. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Richard. Hello, Richard. Okay, let's continue. Now from here where it comes is adjusting values and obviously details. Okay, one another thing, you're gonna add, this is when I said adjusting this, I mean, this is gonna be warm, yeah? If you add in this brush stroke here, really warm, you say, oh, okay, I understand this is really warm. One mistake is we pick up the same and we add it here. No, it's not gonna be the same here. You gotta be thinking that if this is up closer to the light source, it's gonna be even warmer. But here we have to kill this a little bit. Okay. I mean, you know that I use a black a lot because it's so easy just with black kill any color, desaturate any color. Okay, it's gonna be for here and for here the same. The problem that we always have is we think, okay, I got the color, and we go with the same color block here, 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 here. And we do the same with the shadow. We just think, okay, I gotta make it darker. That's it. This is violet, a darker violet, and it's not a darker violet. We gotta be thinking about always about the light. What is the source light? This is the way that we have to create the illusion of air, because the strongest light affect everything. Let's wait a minute for my dog to stop barking. Okay, 1 second. Okay, now it's the same here. Remember, if you're getting away from the reflected light from the for the ground, that means we can add more. Let's say blue. Okay, it could be violet, blue here. That means up here is gonna be bluish. Even up here in the main, you have a touch of blue. Okay, and we think, okay, this blue is amazing, I'm gonna add it here. No, okay, it's just here. You're getting close, we're starting to lose this blue, and it's getting to this warm shadow. I'm exaggerating this. This is too bluish right now, and it's gonna be adjusting this. Okay. Okay. Now let's add more shadows because I need to start to give you more form. I need to see the horse. This thing about color theory is for everything, okay? When you paint a portrait, when you paint a landscape, usually it's so clear this thing about the ambient light, the reflected light, when you paint any object that is hidden by the sunlight. And of course is upside. I mean, obviously it's upside. In this way we have these two light sources, the sun and the sky. And always imagine the sky like a big dome, a big blue dome that affect everywhere. It's a really a weak light, but get into any space, even more than the sunlight. The sunlight is like hitting from above, for up, sorry, for up, hitting so hard in creating cut shadow and all of that, and sometimes it bounces back in small areas, but it cannot bounce back everywhere. But the skylight is I mean it's weaker, but it comes from like everywhere, from any direction, from up, from the right, the left, from everywhere. Now from here is keeping this, always thinking about this, about color temperature, and start thinking about volume. Okay, it's like we live in a second plan, in a second no, I mean I'm not gonna think about color theory like that much. Obviously I'm mixing colors and I'm going to follow this. What I mean by that, I mean I'm not gonna add a lot of warm color up here when I'm working here on the muscles, or I'm gonna add this bluish here when I'm working here in the mouth. One mistake I'm gonna repeat again is we have this color. I'll repeat it again. We see this highlight and we go like this. If I do this, what I'm gonna do immediately is I'm gonna mix here, just to knock down this color. If I want just to leave a brush stroke, I'm gonna use another mixture. This one is different from this one. Okay, and I see if it's working okay. If not, I'm gonna knock down this color even a little bit more. Okay, continue working on values, making this a little bit darker. And this color theory is for everything, remember. I mean, there is no way that for you to escape from this. There is no like, oh no, I'm just painting an apple, a small apple in a table. I'm not gonna think about it. No, you gotta be thinking about this all the time. Every time there is a source light, we're speaking about temperature. It could be really subtle, but maybe just you don't feel that. Okay, it could be really subtle that you see, okay, oh, I don't see the difference between warm and cool. But it's gonna be there. Okay, it's gonna be there, and I mean, there's no way just to say I'm not gonna think about this. I don't like to think about this. I just want to copy what I see, and if you just copy what you see, I mean, definitely you're doing this. You're applying this because this is in nature. And I remember I heard somebody saying once, you're looking for like something like art parents, like people to admire, people to follow. And I don't remember when I heard this. It says something like, we gotta follow nature. We have all the information in nature. All is there. Everything is in nature. Oh, and the best thing is practice this using a black and white image, okay? Because that means that you're practicing the knowledge because you're not copying anything. That's why I love sometimes painting portraits from a black and white image because I'm practicing all of this. Okay, right now it looks too bluish this. I know that. I'm just going to knock down the colors just little by little. Let me step back. Definitely I'm thinking apply more paint on top of this color. I'm gonna control that. Maybe I'm using the same color here and here because I'm planning to add more white on top of this one. Make it this one a little bit lighter, and at the same time add some shadows on top of this. Because remember I told you if you keep this warm, you have to knock down even a little bit, almost nothing, this one and then this one. You cannot go and apply this paint in the same here and the same here and the same here. Okay. Every time that you move on the painting, you gotta be thinking, okay, I'm getting away from the source light. Yes. What does that mean? That means that I gotta change my color. I gotta change my mixture. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make it more what? Darker. I'm gonna saturate more the color. I'm going to knock down the color. You gotta be thinking about your source light, how it bounced around, and if there is something like a orange, let's say, warm, that's gonna affect the color. So because that orange is bouncing back. Imagine that the floor here is orange. All this is gonna have a really warmer color. Yes, I mean, what's affecting that situation? It's the light. It's the light sources. The light source just hitting an object and bouncing back. Okay. I'm gonna read the comments. Are you speaking about using alkyd? Alkyd, that's the thing. I mean, the paint that dries so fast. Yes. Mm. Thank you, MD Danish. Hello, Terry. Hello, Brian. Give Doc a beer. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Let's continue. Oof. I have an accident here. Okay, that's okay now. Amazing color blue, white, and black. I'm just adding more paint and moving the brush strokes, trying to create some movement on the horrors. Okay. I mean, uh, color. When we change these brush strokes and all of that, we gotta always keep thinking about color. Okay. If you use a palette knife, if you used anything, your fingers, if you paint with watercolor, with pastels, it's the same. It's gonna be always about thinking about color theory. We're just trying to follow the rhythm of the brush strokes. Right now I'm just thinking if I keep this brush stroke like this, or if I change to this. I'll know right now. Okay. I'm stepping back. Okay, I'm going to light up my camera, I think. Looks like it's too dark. Just 1 minute. Okay. Okay, this is too dark. I need to control that. Okay, just to yellowish. Okay, I'm gonna read the comments. Mervat saying this shadow is so blue, Renso. Maybe some purple grayish is better, I think. Oh, yes, yes. I mean, I gotta adjust this color. Yes? I mean, remember that these colors is because I was explaining about color theory. But I mean, it's not gonna be like that. The idea is to get a balance always between warm, cool colors and all of that. And right now is you see bluish, you see this grayish, and that's not okay. But right now, I mean, it's like you know that I think in something, and then it's kind of turn off, turn on, and turn off something in my head. And right now, I'm just thinking about, I mean, obviously drawing and thinking about the brush strokes and how to create a little bit of movement here. In 1 minute, I'm gonna think about color, and I'm just going to adjust this blue because it's too bluish. Maybe add more yellow, and I work on a little bit of on the background, and at the same time more details. I just thinking about the brush strokes because I just want to I want to create some movement. I don't want to paint. I mean, sometimes I just want to paint. I don't try to copy what I see, just as much accurate as possible. But right now, I mean, I just want to add this. Okay. I mean, I'm trying to make the brush strokes to create some movement. Mm, okay. Mhm. Okay. Hello, Francois. Orion is telling me keep strokes or horizontal. Horizontal looks perfect. Okay, thank you for the suggestion. Ali Farid, hi Renzo, who are your favorite painters? Oh, I have a lot. I mean, I don't. I mean, that's. Oh no. I mean, when I was. I mean, I can mention the usual names, Rembrandt, and all of those names, Sargent and Velasquez. But to be honest, I mean, there are too much painters. I mean, too much. I mean, amazing painters, and that's difficult to have some just favorites. as soon as you see one, you see another one. I mean, it's like a not ending list. And I mean, and right now I don't have like enough time to study like when I was a student, when I was young. I mean, looking for books and trying to study more about composition, color theory, and all of that. And definitely, if I start investigating more, I'm gonna find more painters. But I just speak about here and about YouTube. I admire the same that you. I mean, I see the same videos that obviously you see. Yes, and I think we know all those painters. One guy that I used to see a lot is Yupari, because he used to publish a lot of videos and this was impossible not to see him. But I mean, but every time that he does a live stream, I'm there just watching him painting. I mean, there are like three, four channels that I try just to keep watching all the time. One is Streamline line. Oh my god, I don't remember the name. A stream online video. I don't remember. I mean, those guys just show a different painter every day, sometimes twice a day. And the other one is Yupari, and the other one I think. I mean, I have more than three or four, but the other one is our prof. They go live like daily. I'm thinking right now about more channels because definitely I have seen more channels. I just don't remember right now. I mean, I'm thinking about the painting and thinking about explaining and at the same time trying to remember the channels. And when I paint, I'm trying to obviously think about the copying the shape. But I want this to look like a horse, not like anything else. And at the same time, always trying to keep an eye in color theory. Remember, is I don't want to lose that. And this thing about color theory is about warm and cool colors. That's something that is back and forth. It's like anything else. Because sometimes when we try to get the form ready, get the form okay, the muscles and all of that, sometimes we lose a little bit of the colors. And that's why I love to When I'm thinking about color, I love to establish first my difference between warm and cool. And then if I mix the color right now, I'm just following that. And when I decide to add something more, in this case, what I add is the brush stroke. Now it's like it's one more. How do you say, ball to juggling? And when we do decide to do that, we gotta just add this and keep thinking about the same, about color theory, keeping the color right, about values. That means values. I'm thinking about this is should be darker, should be lighter. Okay. And we easily got distracted. Right now I'm using this mixture for this area, and I pick up the same color and I add it here. I mean, that's something that I shouldn't do that, okay? I gotta pick up a different color, a darker color for this area. And you know, the process is just like that. I mean, we made a mistake, then we try to correct it, then again. I mean, for me, I try to keep as much as possible what I explained it at the beginning, but I know I'm gonna got distracted in the process. How I got distracted because I'm thinking about copying the horses, and when you paint the portrait, it's even more difficult because you say, I mean, when you start to dealing with the likeness, that's when you forget about everything else. That's why this I keep always mentioning that this thing about color theory, about values, that should be something that we have to try to kind of memorize. It should be something that we have to learn really, really good and make it work just like a second. How do you say? Second, like a muscle memory working there for colors and all of that. In this way, apparently, we will have one less ball to juggle with. I hope you can understand me. Right now, I'm copying the image, what I see, trying to copy this, the shadow. At the same time, I gotta try to think, keep this color different from this one, different from this one. I would like to add more bright color here, but they shouldn't be there, okay? You always have to keep an order on the lights. All the lights are gonna not be the same. I mean, we're gonna have some light, some really bright lights, and at the same time, we're gonna have some really crispy darks, but not all the darks are gonna be the same. I'm gonna put a little bit of this color here. I'm not gonna leave it this here. I just want to establish just what I'm speaking about. You see the yellowish color there? Okay, you see the little bit yellowish? Okay, that's why I'm trying to make a difference between this area and this area and this area. Okay. Let me continue. Let me add a little bit of contrast to this brush is just too stiff. That's what's making that noise. I think I'm gonna throw that one away. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Now let's pick up a tiny brush, a synthetic brush. We're making some details. I just want to mix a brown color here. Okay, I think that's okay. to read the comments. Okay. We'll see if there is any question. Nadia is asking me to paint a landscape live. Yes, I will do it. Definitely, I will do it. Mervati, you already changed his format. I don't like this, and I told him that. Okay. Sargent is fantastic. Same as Renso. Wow. Okay, let's continue painting. Just give me what time is where you are, Renso. Here is, let me check out my watch. Here is almost 4 p.m. Okay, let's continue painting. I didn't notice the difference that you said. I mean, somebody said about something about the Paris format. I didn't realize about that. I just keep watching him. Okay, I'm checking out the values. I think I need to add more. The shadows should be darker. Oh, the shadows. I need to use another image. I have another image here. Let's show it to you. This one. Okay. That one, the darker one is obviously to see the values more clearly. We need to see more. I mean, it's not enough sometimes just by squinting our eyes. And you can see clearly how the value changed in that image, this dark image from changed from here to here and from here to here. It should be darker here. Okay, it should be darker here. This is obviously if we have the opportunity to do this, it's better. You know, if you cannot do this, well, I mean, you gotta squint your eyes really hard. It's not gonna be enough, I think. And using this brush, that all the hair is just ruined. Trying to keep, you know, that as soon as I change to a synthetic brush, it just starts to soften all the brush strokes. And in this occasion, I want just to have really visible brush strokes. This is gonna take me more time than what I thought, I think. Oh, let me see the question. Thank you, John. Okay. The background pops up the horse. So wonderful. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Eve. Renso, what blue? That's a cover blue. Hello, Gacha. Hello, Meme. Okay, squinting my eyes, trying to see again. Trying to work. I'm gonna add this more cover blue to these areas. Maybe I'm gonna add. I'm thinking add a little bit of cerulean blue just to make some accents. Okay. Looking for really. Oh, I found this brush. I think I didn't clean out this brush for the last. I don't know. I don't remember. It's all ruined. I think this is gonna work for continue the effect of the bristle brushes. It's kind of I need something kind of in the middle between the synthetic brushes and the bristle brushes. Something that leaves some marks at the same time have some softness. Maybe this is going to work. I don't know. use this one here. Oh, it's not working here. A little bit later. Okay, thinking about this, you know, see the color here is a little bit warmer, and then keeping this blue here. I mean, I'm just thinking, you know that this is gonna be a process of back and forth. Maybe I'm going to knock down the blue, maybe not. Let's see. I mean, I gotta see. I mean, I gotta step back. Mhm. Okay, I just need to continue. Okay. But remember this, this is about color theory. The brush stroke is just something to give some movement. I mean, that thing about brush strokes or anything or palette knife is it's just like an ornament. That doesn't change anything about that. You have to be always vigilant about warm colors and cool colors. Okay. And right now I'm thinking, let me show you something because this is what I'm thinking. I need to see this a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. You see the darker image? It's really dark. Here, this is the area where it's really bright. This has more yellow. A little bit here, a little bit here. I'm gonna open the hair of this brush. Okay, a little bit there. Okay, I'm trying to make this a little bit brighter. A little bit brighter. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back here. Okay, now I know that I'm not gonna push the blue, let's say here, okay, because you have warm, remember you always have warm light. Light is bouncing back to the horse. You're gonna have here some warm color, I mean warm in relationship to this it's a mixture between this cool shadow and warm reflected light. Okay, that means that I can push the blue a little bit more here. Now, maybe you're thinking, okay, I don't know, I wanna do this, I don't know, it's gonna be okay. You gotta do it. If it's not okay, you will see that immediately, and you're gonna change it again. I mean, there's no way to doubt too much about doing something in painting. We need to see it. Then we see. Now I see this too bluish. I don't like it. Okay. How can I fix that? I mean, I can add more on top of this, or maybe I just can extend the blue over here. Let me see. Okay, maybe that's better. Mm, okay. Okay, I think I gotta change this here. The brush stroke maybe is going to be better in this way. Yes, I think I like it better. Oh, I like it. I like this. Okay, I'm using this ruined, stiff, synthetic brush. I love this effect, and let me see if I can just make this from the shadow to the light and keep that. Yeah, I think it's okay. Okay. Squinting my eyes, trying to see values. Need to make maybe something a little bit darker. At the same time, I'm gonna add some orangey here, some like just touches because we need some accents. Yes. The eyelashes. We cannot forget eyelashes in a horse. They have beautiful eyelashes. Look at that. I was trying to clean. Oh, but this brush is really just ruined. Oh my god. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anyone. The other day, somebody told me that wanted to send me some brushes. I mean, don't think I don't have brush. I have a lot of brushes. Okay, the thing is, I don't throw them away. I mean, I try to take advantage even of my really old brushes. Okay, don't think I need brushes. I have a lot of them. I mean, right now in my little table, I have maybe 50 brushes, and I have some package that where I have like, I don't know, maybe 100 brushes. I used to buy just brushes, a lot of brushes. Here, my country brushes are really cheap. No, I mean, I don't buy a brush for the price. I mean, I don't buy expensive ones either. But in the range of the price, I used to buy brushes. I try just to look for them. Uh, what I think about the hair. I mean, I love to touch the brushes before buying them. I don't care if the brush is for watercolor or whatever it is. I just love to touch them and feel that, and then I feel that okay, I think this is gonna work okay. I just buy like a couple of those brushes, and if the brush is working okay, I come back and buy more, like a complete set. We're gonna be careful here. Need to make this a little bit darker. need to add more movement to this area. Okay, Dita also hairs under his chin. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Did you upload any drawings? I was making. I did three live streams. Uh, Yesterday, the day before. It was so late here because I didn't have the time. Yesterday for me, I did a live stream at 2 a.m. in the morning. I mean, I have to draw, and then I couldn't find the time for drawing, and I was thinking, uh, my personal, I mean, plan is just draw daily, and I've been failing to do that. Yes, and the motivation that I have is like, let's make a live stream. In this way, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna draw. I'm going to draw for 1 hour straight, and then go to bed. And I was trying to do that. I can find my one of the brushes that I was using. Oh my god, what happened? Oh, for the people that don't know, those live streams are in my drawing channel. I have a drawing channel. I just do the same like here, just draw. Just some. Just the only thing is kind of difficult to keep. For example, I mean, yesterday I was out. Uh, I got home at 11 p.m. I went to bed. I yes, I ate something. I went to bed. I woke up at 12:30, I think. I don't even remember exactly. And then I said, okay, I'm not gonna skip on drawing. And I came down here and turned on the computer. I put my paper and I start drawing. and then I finished at, I think it was 2:30. I don't remember, 2:30 a.m. I went to bed and I couldn't sleep. My God, I couldn't sleep. I said, okay, maybe I should go back and make another drawing. No, what I did is I put one of my own videos in YouTube and I fall asleep immediately. Okay. I'm not making the commercial about my drawing channel. I usually nobody see me at that time, and that's good. That's good because I'm alone. Okay, don't go to watch me. Okay, leave me draw alone, please. You know I'm kidding, yeah, okay. Don't watch me. Everybody want to be watched. Oh, yesterday it was Miri watching me drawing. The day before it was Miri and Michael. The problem is that I used to draw a lot, like a lot. I mean, if I just was, I mean, I'm speaking about maybe 3 years ago, 2 years ago. If I could make a video every time that I draw, I was making just maybe 5, 6 live streams daily, like half hour each drawing. I mean, not daily. Yes, I mean, I paint too, but it's more like drawing because draw. Sometimes I'm watching TV and I'm drawing. Yes, I mean, I can draw anytime. Painting is different. I gotta prepare myself for painting. I gotta set up my things, and but drawing you can draw anytime. Okay, let me see if I see some question. Okay. Maggie, do you dream about painting? No. Uh, but a lot of times, yes, I fall asleep or watching any painting channel. Okay, I'm going to add more yellow to the lights. I'm gonna just push that warm color a little bit more. Let's see what happens. Using this. This is a brush number 0. This is the one, the same brush that I usually use for making details. Okay, I don't have any one of those right now. Oh yes, here. See the difference? I just forgot to clean out this one. I don't even remember when. But I'm gonna keep it just like this. Okay, a little bit. Same blue, Renso, would you like painting a fantasy or mythology character? Yes, I was thinking to do that. But I'm trying to start just drawing, yes. But that's some of the things that I miss a lot. I used to draw, no character, the human figure, a movement from different angles by memory. It was a nice practice. But I have stopped a lot of those practices. Okay, let me see. Try to add more light. What country are you from? I'm from Peru. Okay, okay, thank you, Dita. Okay, you see the image that is here, really dark. Need to add more shadows. I mean, the idea is to get the balances between both images. But I gotta see both. This should be darker. I'm just adding pure black. On top of this pure black, I'm gonna add a little bit of brown. I mean, that's what I'm thinking to do. I'm gonna make this dark first. I mean, I don't have too much paint here in the shadow area. I have more paint on the lights. But anyway, I mean, that's difficult to make this really dark. That's why I'm using pure black. And on top of this, add a little bit of brown. Okay, okay. Now I'm working more details. I was reading the comments. Let me read. Okay, I'm gonna see if there is any question. Mervat is it? That's funny. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Herb Jones. Okay, I really enjoyed your videos. I'm working on changing my painting style to your method. What do you do with the extra paint and panels when you're done? I mean, do you mean my palette here? I used to keep it. I keep it just like a memory. Hmm. And sometimes sold I have sold some of these paintings, and I've been so lucky that some people that bought me the paintings, I mean, they paint too, and they find that watching the palette is very useful. Yes, I need to work a lot of in the shadows yet. Hmm. I mean, not in the shadows. I mean, um, the values, it should be a little bit darker, but at the same time, I mean, you know that because of the muscles, I mean, the horse has a lot of ups and downs. That's because of the muscles, and I gotta try to copy that. For example, here it should be down a little bit because it has like a curve here. It's at the same time here. We gotta make this a little bit darker. Okay, it should be darker here. I need to work here too, to have to be even darker. The problem sometimes when we have too much paint, and I have a lot of paint here in this area, it's like it's difficult just to darken any area. It's the same if you have a lot of a dark color. I mean, thick paint. It's just difficult to light up, and it's happening the same here. What I need to do is just add more paint, more darker paint, and wait for this to get mixed here. Okay, let me see something like this. And because I'm going back and forth, it's gonna get mixed here. Okay. same here. Okay, more blue. Oh, those too thick. Okay, I need to add more this orange here. A little bit going like this. It's just like applying a glaze. You see, I mean, and adding just without even touching the paint, that means that if I pick up another brush, I can just blend it, and it's kind of, I mean, it's going to be easier to get rid of this warm color if I want to. But I need to do this first and then see if I'm going to get rid of this color or not. I mean, I need to see a little bit more of this. Okay, it's okay. I'm thinking I can push the color a little bit more. I need to step back and check out. Okay, let me see if I just add more of this warm reflected light. I think, you know, I feel that this warm color is not a warm. Need to add more. Let me see if this cadmium orange can help to get that. Just the tip of the brush. It's just like glazing, okay? There's not too much paint. Right now, I'm thinking again about the effect of this warm light hitting this from the sky. little by little. Okay. What time is it? My son is just coming. That means it's the time for finish is getting close. ¿Sí? Sí. ¿Tiene la tarjeta? ¿Tiene la tarjeta? Yeah. Okay, let me see something, okay? Let me see if I can push this reflected light even more. Okay. You know that we can play with it with this. I mean, we are the ones that we can. Okay, that's too much. Let me see. Okay. I mean, I feel this is too much, but I love that reflected light. I'm gonna get rid of this one a little bit. Okay. Let me see. You know, this is going back and forth. We gotta see if it's working in some areas or not. If this is making your painting better, that means that that's perfect. If it's not, you gotta change it. Okay. Now I need to make this more warmer. Sorry, more warmer. I always make these mistakes when I speak. Let me see if I see any question. Okay, thank you. Okay, Monique. Thank you. Bye. Take care. See you tomorrow. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can make an accent here. Okay, just a little bit, just an accent. I mean, I'm gonna just leave it there. Okay, what I'm doing is just following the color theory rules. I mean, the light source is warm, and this warm means it's kind of it's yellow, yes, and it's reflecting back that yellow. Now, of course, I'm trying to control this because if I go really orange for everywhere, pretty sure it's not gonna be okay. And I'm trying to go just like that on just like on the air, like making ghosty marks without even touching, just warming up little by little. Okay. That's too much. Gotta go back this color and just knock down this. Okay, again. I think that's okay. Now I'm gonna do the same up here. I mean, not yellow and orange. I'm gonna do this just like I imagine myself that I'm glazing. That means this layer is so transparent that add something but not that much. I add some warmth just on the air. I think that's too much. More white. That's too much yellow. It's too. I mean, it's alone there. There's no too much company for the yellow. Okay, let me see if I can do the same with the blue. I'm gonna add cerulean blue. I don't have too much space. Okay, let's see if this can work. Just wanna add some accents. I think that's too much. Well, I'll leave it there for now. Just wanna see if it's working okay or not. Okay. Well, that was too much. Okay, I love this orange and blue here. Okay, let me see if I can add more of this blue here. Little by little, you know, if it's not okay, I'm gonna get rid of that color. Okay, I need to add. Now I'm planning to add some violets here. Okay. I step back because to know that, I mean, it's so easy to. I always keep repeating this. So easy when you see that one color is working okay in one area. You say, "Oh my God, I gotta add more of that because it's beautiful," and that's when we start just. Uh, I don't know. I feel like we losing control of the painting. We feel that one color is gonna make the painting beautiful. It's gonna fix everything. That's not gonna happen. Okay. That's why I go just like that, slowly. And another thing that I go slow is because I have a lot of paint, and the paint is really thick, and I cannot just I cannot. It's kind of difficult to control it really, uh, really easily. Easy. I mean that's not easy to control. This, but the paint is really thick. I consider this as accents. Okay. We usually don't see these accents. Just little touch of colors. And sometimes I have seen these accents imported. I mean, everywhere. Just like small touches of pure color that helps a lot. And this is another thing that we should control, because as soon as we start adding more of this, it's just, I mean, it's not okay. I just want this to keep here. That's it. Now some violet. Don't have too much space here. Let's see if I can make it this color live together here in the shadow area. Yes, okay. More Glycerin Crimson, more Cover Blue. I'm gonna make this a little bit darker. Stepping back, I need to make this a little bit darker. Okay, another thing that we can do is just make the edge really sharp, or we can blend. And here, if we blend this, we can create the illusion that maybe it's kind of glowing, but I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do that now because I just want to. Okay, I just want that really soft because of the hairs, the mane, yes. I need more white. I think my white is, the tube is not okay. I just paint my hand white, okay. Okay. I'm just trying to get some volume here for the main. I'm trying to create some texture. I don't like this area. This area. Okay. Let's continue adjusting the colors. Okay, I'm gonna check out here and there. Oh, bye, Dita. Okay, Dita. Okay, Dita's telling me the shadows in the hair are too much dark blue. Okay, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Maggie. Hello, Linda. Thank you. Mervat, let's try this orange on the blue dark shade. It will tone down the bluish to a great color. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Yes. Right now I'm thinking about this area. You know, I think I kind of okay with the face, the head. The balance between the orange and the blue, I think is okay. Yes. Now here is the thing. Here I see this bluish here, and this is kind of a grayish, warmer color here. And that's the thing. I mean, for me, that would be maybe add more bluish here, or more of this color here. But I don't. I mean, I don't. I'm trying to find a balance. I don't mean to get rid of the bluish or get rid of this color. Okay, I'm trying just to find a balance between them. And let's see. I'm trying with some simple brush strokes here to see if that change something. Okay, I think that's better. But I'm gonna add a little bit of blue here. Maybe the shadow here. Okay, a little bit of blue here. Let's see if the balance is okay. That's better. Okay, I'm trying to keep this bluish up. You see this almost pure cerulean blue and this warm color here. What I would like to do is add more of a warm color to the lights. Okay, I think I got some balance here, balance between the blue and just one thing. I think uh, after just being worried about the color, kind of erase this shadow here, and I gotta be careful with this shadow because that represents the muscles. If I lose that shape, I'm gonna lose the shape of the muscles of the horse. I'll make this a little bit darker. Okay, I need to make this here. Okay, I need color blue. Okay, I need to add more shadow here. Okay. Okay, this is okay. Okay. I need to make this a little bit darker here. Okay, the foot is here. I gotta go. Something is wrong with the neck. Oh man, I think I made a terrible mistake with the drawing at the beginning. Yes, I mean, so difficult to try to fix this now. But I made a terrible mistake at the beginning. It has to be up. I'm trying to fix it. Let's see. Yes. Have too much paint right now. Here in the main, I just wanted to make it soft. That's not possible. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna read the comments. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so here's here. I use that. Okay, I gotta go. It's taking me a lot of time making the main. I need more time for, but I gotta go. Yeah. I would like to make this more soft, like the the hair. The mane is just more movement there. It's just I don't like the mane. But sorry that I gotta go. Okay. Definitely I'm gonna retouch this painting. Or maybe not. I mean, sometimes I just I leave then there. Oh, I hate that my camera just go out of focus like a lot of times. Yes. Every time that I put my hand, the camera goes out of focus. So sorry about that. Okay, gonna leave it there. Okay, I gotta go. My family is waiting and I'm hungry. Okay, I think I got the balance. I got what I want about color. Yes. And I would like just to add a glaze of yellow here, really transparent, a kind of a yellow orangey, a cadmium, yellow cadmium that would be okay. To make this even warmer, that's the thing I need to do. I try to do that by adding, I don't know if you can see some yellowish there, like an accent, but I feel that's not enough. Yes, there are some things I think that with a glaze are just perfect because I imagine myself right now a transparent yellow on top of this paint. That would be really good because it's thick paint. I mean that means the glazes get into all the wrinkles, all the brush, all in, I mean the middle of the brush strokes, the marks of the brush strokes, and that would be really good for the texture and of course for the color. Okay, I keep to the end but it's about color theory, about warm and cool colors. You know, I keep in all the reflected light, this warm light, and the reflected light, keeping this warm a little bit. And then as it goes away from the reflected light, it's going more to the cool side. That means the blue. And I put some accents like this one, just to. This is too much, I think. Should be a little darker this accent. It's too bright. where I was. Okay, that's it. Yes. I was saying something before I just got distracted with this accent, this blue accent. I don't remember. So sorry. Okay, thank you so much. See you next time. Bye. Thank you, Joyce. Hello, Sandro. Thank you, everybody, for being here. See you tomorrow. Take care. Okay, if that's right, I'm going to eat and drink a beer. Thank you, all of you. See you tomorrow. I'm scrolling up if, to see if I see a question that I could answer before I go. No. Okay. Take care. Bye.